Welcome to the International News Channel, News LD. Today we present to you a news entitled,
Justice Clarence Thomas failed to disclose 2014 real estate deal with GOP megadonor, ProPublica report finds. Justice Clarence Thomas failed to disclose a 2014 real estate deal he made with a GOP megadonor, in accordance to a ProPublica report revealed Thursday. The deal concerned the sale of 3 properties in Savannah, Georgia, that have been owned by Thomas and his kinfolk to the megadonor, Harlan Crow, in accordance to ProPublica, which stated that tax and property information confirmed that Crow made the purchases by one among his corporations for a complete of $133,363. However, Thomas by no means disclosed his sale of the Savannah properties. The report stated, noting that ethics legislation specialists informed the outlet that his failure to report it seems to be a violation of the legislation. The transaction marks the primary recognized occasion of cash flowing from the Republican megadonor to the Supreme Court docket, Justice, ProPublica stated in its report. Thursday's report comes on the heels of a bombshell investigation revealed final week by ProPublica that detailed Thomas and his spouse's luxurious journey with the Crows, which included journeys on the donor's yacht and personal jet. The justice additionally didn't disclose that journey, and he later defended the choice not to, saying in an uncommon assertion final week that he was suggested on the time that he didn't have to report it. News LD has reached out for remark from the Supreme Court docket, and Thomas Crow stated in an announcement to News LD that he bought the properties to at some point create a public museum on the Thomas House devoted to telling the story of our nation's second black Supreme Court docket justice. He added that he made the purchases at market price based mostly on many elements together with the dimensions, high quality, and livability of the dwellings. Although 2 of the properties have been later bought by Crow, in accordance to his assertion, the real estate magnate nonetheless owns the property on which Thomas' aged mom lives. Citing county tax information, ProPublica stated one among Crow's corporations pays the roughly $1,500 in annual property taxes on Thomas' mom's home, which had beforehand been paid by the justice and his spouse, Ginny. Specialists informed ProPublica that Thomas' failure to disclose the 2014 deal raises extra questions on his relationship with Crow. He wanted to report his curiosity within the sale. Virginia Cantor, a former authorities ethics lawyer who now works for Residents for Duty and Ethics in Washington, CREW, informed the outlet. Given the function Crow has performed in subsidizing the approach to life of Thomas and his spouse, you have got to surprise if this was an effort to put money of their pockets. The report has already prompted the watchdog group to name for an investigation into Thomas' resolution not to disclose the real estate deal and the assorted journeys and presents. In a letter dispatched Friday to Chief Justice John Roberts and lawyer Basic Merrick Garland, Crow stated that Thomas might have violated the Ethics in Authorities Act. The group stated Roberts additionally ought to examine whether or not Thomas violated his moral obligations below judicial convention rules. Within the wake of final week's revelations, congressional Democrats have additionally referred to as for an investigation into the matter and for a stronger ethics code for the justices, and a few federal judges have additionally spoken out. Earlier this week, the Senate Judiciary Committee introduced its plans to maintain a listening to on the necessity to restore confidence within the Supreme Court docket's moral requirements, and at the least one watchdog group has urged lawmakers to name Thomas as a witness within the upcoming listening to. This story has been up to date with further particulars Friday.